It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with... Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. So glad you could join us here in Brooklyn, the home of the Nets. And, of course, Thomas Robinson. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Marc Gasol is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And another basket for Golden State.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Irving passes to Bargnani. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Warriors have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Again, Curry missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the sixth best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That's his first foul. And stolen by Irving.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Here's Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 6 points for Draymond Green. Inside. Here's Bargnani. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Warriors trail by 4 from 12 feet out, and it's Golden State with another.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Iguodala, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Booker. Can't hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Here's Curry after the basket by Brooklyn. Dishes to Gasol. The drive by Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the 3. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Irving from downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
Yep. But he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And here is Irving after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Irving dishes to Lopez. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot. Bargnani's got his second bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
So for the Nets, Reza comes in for Brook Lopez. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Gasol. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana. Releases. It's good from the top of the key. Curry's got 16 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Curry. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got his first bucket in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barbosa's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Barnes. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it to Spates. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Booker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's tipped. It's Ariza on the wing. Feeds it to Booker. Fires from deep. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Curry's shot is off.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Stephen Curry. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's around 31 points per game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Bargnani. Korver comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Allen subbed in for Booker. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Ariza outside, launches a three. That one goes. Count it. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so here is Golden State. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here is Livingston. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
He feeds it to Barnes. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Out to the right wing. Spates sets a screen. Spates with a screen on Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. From deep. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Barbosa. Second shot opportunity. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Golden State. And that one's good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Bogdanovich. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Green gets it to go.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
The 3. Shot's good. Hollis Jefferson's gotten up. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala, the 3, with Barnes, the stretch 4. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson passes to Barnes. Shoots the 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Barnes. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. And Booker kicks to Irving. Booker with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Ariza has the open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ariza's got his 3rd basket of the night. Now here's Iguodala. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Gasol. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Brooklyn's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Ariza. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the Nets making a change here. Bargnani's checked in. Gasol, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
No good from Booker. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late-season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Curry can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lopez a screen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the rejection by Iguodala. The floater. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got his 2nd basket.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the number 1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
For Brooklyn, they've gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games and capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
Clock is at 3. Gasol with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The jump hook cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That one goes. Count it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from